Hello, this is Allie from PropConnect, and I'm so delighted to welcome you to today's interview. We have a special guest with us, David, the founder of FX2. Thanks, David, for joining us today. We really appreciate the effort that you put in to share your insights and experience with our audience.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
All right, so I'm just going to hop in and start asking some questions that we had viewers submit. First is, what is the founding story of FX2 and what inspired its establishment?
Right, the founding story. I'm a retail trader, been since 2015. I traded Forex. I did what all the other traders do, courses online and stuff like that. And so then when I found out about the prop firm industry, I liked it. I used to trade some of my own money, thought maybe I could trade other people's money, which is the great benefit of trading with a prop firm. And I found that it was quite difficult. There's two-step evaluations. They are time limited. And even though I was able to profit, felt like the pressure of adapting to the rules and all the specific little nuances. And I felt some of them were even trying to trap you. So I wanted to, have like a new prop firm that has a one-step evaluation, no time limit, very simple rules, and I think that it will benefit most traders, and that's why I got into it. My background specifically is more in finance, but I've always been a hobbyist trader, and I wanted to put those kind of two together and start FX2.
Great. What would you say your mission or guiding philosophy is for this company?
Our mission is traders first. We see that not only in the prop firm industry but in forex in general, there's a lot of shady business going on. As we might talk about later. But even before that, it goes from the beginning to the end. Whether it's influencers, whether it's just people trying to scam out of money, binary options. We want to be the prop firm that actually cares about the trader. And when I say cares, obviously it's a business, but we want to do the right thing. And we want to help the right trader who is a successful trader and just doesn't have funds make good money because now he's trading with real funds. And that's our job. That's our mission, whatever it is, whether it's some customer support that's available and quick, whether it's quick payouts, allowing the traders to trade with very lenient rules. So we're looking out that the trader should do what he does best. And so it's traders first in that regard.
What sets FX2 funding apart from other prop trading firms in the industry?
It's a pretty competitive industry. It's hard to say. I do think that on a broad way of understanding FX2 and what separates us is our integrity. I'm somebody who I have integrity. I'm not trying to scam anyone. And our company is built on that. We are looking to build trust, and we want the traders to trust us. And we're kind of a new company. We've only opened up the end of last year. So, we're still small in that regard. And it takes time to build the trust, but we're doing everything that we can on our side to build that trust. And that's what I really want. I want, a trader to look at us, the people we align with, the influencers that we align with, that we have a brand that is about integrity and trust.
And word of mouth, especially in this industry, is so powerful. So one trader can tell their friend who's a successful trader, perhaps on a different platform. And if you have that trust and you're putting your traders first, that's crucial for success. So my next question
Absolutely.
is, how has your personal journey and experience shaped the direction of the firm?
Well, in a number of ways. I privately funded it from the beginning. We brought in other private equity as well, but I had an exit from nursing home facilities, so I was able to fund it on my own. I was always like a hobbyist trader on the side, kind of like I'm a CPA, a CFO of a number of different medical devices and facilities. So being like the finance type of guy from the beginning, that's definitely my strong suit, my discipline. And also, like, as I grew in trading myself, I'm not somebody who could just like scalp the market or day trade successfully. Um, Very few are, as I see from FX2, but I'm more of a position trader, and therefore, over time, I've definitely been successful in trading, and I thought that that's something that the prop firm space needs. It needs the ability to have swing traders, people who don't close a position, you know, during the day. They hold it over the night, they hold it over the weekend, 2 weeks. And that works with FX2. And that was very, very important to me. That traders could, we're not trying to like, square you in. I don't know, if like these are the rules, and if you break them, no, we want you to trade how you know how to trade. So I was a swing trader, I'm a position trader, and that's the type of trading that we want. So I think those two things are what I bring to the table. I have the strong finance head, of the background, the equity, the private funding, as well as the integrity of always try to do the right thing in business, and as well we want to not try to scam anybody out of money. Just we don't. It's not a casino. It's just the ability for the right trader, which is specific, because not every trader is the right trader, but the good traders to actually take a company's money and really profit.
Well, that's a great transition into my next question. So, going off of that, talking about the good traders, can you share any recent success stories or notable trading achievements for a trader with your firm?
Sure. We have a trader. There are a few cool success stories recently. One of them is a trader who amazingly has bought five $200,000 accounts with us. He's already passed three, and he's doing well on the other two. And this is like in a month and a half. He has a number of payouts. I think he's up to $50,000 in payouts. And obviously, he's received all his money back for the evaluations that he's passed. So, you know, I look at it like a guy, I don't know what his background is. And I actually think that he doesn't even trade himself. He has some type of social trader tool. So he's copying some other trader. Here's a guy, he found like a great script. He's following some other dude, and he has made like 50 grand in like 2 months or three, maybe 2.5, 3 months. Nothing out of pocket for those valuations now, and that's quite a lot of money to make consistently over a number of months. So proud of that guy. Just the other day, I saw an interesting thing which you don't see too often. A trader passed in one day 10%, and he's already up like 30% on his funded account. It could be the whole crash, but like I was like, I'm following it, and like, wow, this guy like 40% in like 3 days. It's pretty amazing. So those are some of the successes that we see.
That's the dream. 40%. That's
Mhm.
incredible.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
I haven't even had that in my
yeah.
portfolio over the course of years, down so much. What do you see as the most significant challenges in the prop trading industry today?
Trust, you know, for sure. Even before what happened to my Forex funds, just trust. I mean, we came out, we were putting out the good vibe, that we're real. We actually, in the beginning, we were a-booking every single customer. We really wanted to do that. We wanted to be like, when you win, we win, because that's what we wanted to be about, to be like behind the trader, help the trader in any way possible as far as education and support. So, that's not a model that works. So we kind of like have a blend now. But I think that, you know, trust is so big. Like everyone's like, who are you? Who do you pay out? I can't tell you how many people just reach out and just say, you're a scam. Like, I'm scammed. Like, why? Did you have it? You have anything to say? Anything that? No, just because there's so much fear, and the fear is exponential now. So people are just, the traders, the clients, the customers are just like, they want to go with the company that they know they could trust. So And it's difficult. This industry is difficult. The forex space is difficult. The prop space is now also more difficult to gain trust. But that's what we want to do, and that's I think how a prop firm could be successful.
Mhm. And going off of that, I'm curious, do you know what the status is of my Forex fund, and do you think they'll be able to recover and return to the market?
I don't know what the current status is, but no way. They're definitely not going to recover. I don't know if you know, but we have recently pulled out of the United States and Canadian markets.
Mm.
We don't accept any more any more North American clients, and I think it was a conservative move on our end. Um, as you see, there are a number of other U.S. companies that are still servicing U.S. clients, but I don't know what's going to be with them. Like, I think there was a precedent set by the CFTC saying that to offer leveraged forex to U.S. Clients is in violation of the law. And like I said, we want to do everything right. So even though we for sure lost a lot of business by not accepting any new U.S. and Canadian customers, I want to sleep at night. I want my other traders to be able to get their payouts and not have, you know, money frozen. I want my influencers to not just get, look like, the rug was pulled out under them. So it's really sad what happened to my Forex. I loved that company. I thought they were amazing how they did it. It's really sad that all that fraudulent stuff. So I think that's for sure the reason they'll never come back, because they were really doing a lot of shady stuff, and that's really sad. But no, I don't think they're ever going to come back. And I think that again, like it needs to be something we want to do the right thing, and therefore, like U.S. has always been very strict as far as like their policies since 2008. Very difficult to be a broker in the U.S. So it's no different. Because there was a lot of shady stuff going on, and the president and the Congress decided to do that. So same thing here. They're starting to regulate it. We see the precedent set in the U.S. and North America, and so we're not going to service those clients anymore. But my Forex funds is for sure done.
Pulling out of North America, is that all a direct result from the scandal, or was there something else that went into that?
So it's not, when we originally did it, I put out an email, Instagram, like we on all our social media, like to explain why we did it. Um, and some people took it the wrong way. They're like, "Oh, you're doing something wrong, and that's why you pulled out." I think it's exactly the opposite. We're doing everything right, and the what we saw from my forex funds is that even put aside all the slippage and all the manipulating of pricing and everything they were doing the wrong way. Besides that, just the fact that they were offering leveraged forex in the United States is a violation of the law. So until this CFTC statement, it was a gray area. We have a broker. I don't offer pricing. The broker is offering pricing and leveraged forex, and they're regulated to us because we have the account, and we have like a subsidiary account with all of our traders who are kind of contractors. So it was kind of like a gray area. And before this, I was in touch with legal counsel, and they said, "Look, I don't know what to tell you. There's no precedent set for forex for prop firms. Could be it's okay, could be it's not." And so I'm happy that I did, legal. I was ready once this whole thing happened, and the CFTC said it's violation for anyone, meaning a prop firm, to allow traders to trade leveraged forex. They don't want that in North America, and if they don't want it, then I'm not going to do it. So that's why we pulled out, and it's just about that. Like we want to do the right thing. We don't want to be in violation of the law, and we want to protect ourselves, our traders, and everyone connected to FX2.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, I think there will be some type of regulation to come out. We'll see what happens.
Can you provide some statistical insights into FX2, such as the total payouts made to traders in the past month?
Sure. Like, so we have, I think this month we're at like 55 or $60,000 of payouts. Like I said, we're still, a small growing company. Um, Other statistics are like I would say about 10% of the evaluations pass, and of the ones that pass, and continue to profit on the long term, it's probably about only 25% of even those. So, um, sometimes I think about it and I think it's kind of sad, and like, a lot of people are spending money on evaluations and not passing, but it's kind of like this is what they want. I mean, Forex is difficult. It's difficult to trade. Before prop firms, it's just difficult. Like the there's a very low percentage of people who can consistently profit. We all know that. We knew that before FTMO and my Forex funds, and it hasn't changed. So I think like I keep myself happy and think that I'm providing a service and value to, like I've said earlier in this interview, the right trader. Like if you want to come and purchase the evaluation and like fail and get it again and fail, and then finally pass and then not even get a payout, so maybe that's a learning process for you. Um, but there are, the small percentage of traders who, like I mentioned before, these couple of guys who really do benefit from our service, who really, know what they're doing, um, really manage their risk, are really patient, and they consistently profit. And we are providing them that benefit, and it's a mutual benefit. So we're very happy about that.
Among traders with your company, what currency is most commonly traded?
Definitely gold. Um, XAU USD is people love that. I mean, I guess the volatility, but I'll or our risk team will review, the traders that like get funded, and we just go through monthly our stuff, and like there are some traders that only trade gold, and I think it's by far the most the heavily traded asset we have.
Interesting. What advice do you offer to new traders seeking profitability in their trading journey?
Patience, patience. It's so hard. You start to make money and you feel, oh, here it is. Like, the dollar signs start going in your eyes and you're ready. And then, it's really sad how many people pass the evaluation and they're ready and they're there and then quickly they fail. Like, um, I think it's just like, I wouldn't say greed. I just think like it's really difficult to manage your emotions, but the main emotion is patience. Like if you would just look at everything that you've done, you know, off the charts, and just like understand, I've learned all this. I know these strategies. I've seen it work in the demo. I've seen it work in my back testing. Now just take that knowledge and put it into the market. Um, then it could work. But when, those candles are going up and down, just, I see that people just drop the ball. A lot of I do some of our risk management. I'm definitely one of the managers of risk management because it's something that I'm good at. And I'm just like, close that trade, like, come on, pocket the profit. And like, it's sad, like that they, leave so much on the table and like close it too early or hold it too long. So I would say like patience is the number one factor of being a successful trader.
We get that a lot. So I hope viewers
Mhm.
are taking note of this right now. This is probably the 20th time I've heard that. So
Yeah,
patience is crucial.
yeah, for sure.
What are your thoughts on the future of the prop trading industry? Do you believe it offers a sustainable career path for traders in the long term?
So I'll answer the second question first. Yes, I do think that it offers the right type of trader, the trader who is patient, the trader who knows what he's doing, the trader who's not gambling. It's amazing for them. It's simply amazing. I mean, not just our prop firm. I'm following all the other prop firms and seeing like these humongous payouts that traders are getting, which they would never ever get without a prop firm. It's beautiful. It's amazing, and it's taking people's lives and turning them in a great direction, financially. Um, so I think that it's definitely a huge benefit for the trader and for the good trader. What is the future of prop firms? That's a good question. Um, so regulation is definitely going to play a factor over here. We'll see what happens specifically in North America with the regulation, and that's going we'll see a lot from that, like how prop firms could continue, in what capacity could they continue. I think we're going to see things like a certain amount of capital, that prop firms need, um, reporting, um, and then also compliance as far as like the ones who are providing the price, if it is or if it can be the same as the company that is providing the funding, then there needs to be compliance so that the traders are protected. I think those are the keys to regulation, um, and I think that is going to be the biggest obstacle and change and adjustment to the prop firm industry, and we'll see how that goes.
Can you give us the strategy you most likely use while trading?
I'm very simple with my trading. Like I love, to go on a 4-hour chart and see like a nice double bottom or double top, and trade off that, from that point till the next support or resistance point. That's mostly what I do. I also have a confluence of a number of Fibonacci's. Like when I see that, like on the weekly, the daily, and the 4-hour chart, when I see that there's like confluence that the Fibonacci's for the 38 or the 23 or the 50 like are all in confluence, I find that to be very successful. So nothing crazy. I like to like set it and forget it. That's key for me, because anytime that I was like day trading, I was just like serenity now. Like I need to like be okay, and I don't want to be like on my phone. I have other things going on in my life, and I just need to trade more long term and hold my trades between 2 to 4 weeks usually. But it's really simple stuff. I think there are a million, and I'm seeing it with FX2. There are so many successful strategies. The point is, could you consistently do it and not get in your own way?
Finally, what is your vision for the future of FX2? Are there any expansion plans or program enhancements?
Yeah, there definitely are. We're so new. So we're definitely looking to, kind of spin off everything that happened over here with my Forex funds, and like, come out and show some transparency to our traders, um, be more of the integrity, more of the trust, bring on different. I don't want to necessarily give away what we are looking to do, but we also are looking to educate. Me being having a trading background, I'd like to do that. I'd like to educate traders. So FX2 Academy is around the corner. Just been really busy, but I want to do that. Um, and we're looking into possibly like a monthly type of subscription thing, as opposed to like a one-time evaluation fee. We have to see how that works, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the background of FX2, and we don't want to be complacent, and we don't want to fall behind, and we want to provide the most value that we can to the traders. So for sure, we're always looking to expand in any way, and be the pioneers and lead things as much as we can for a small company growing in this industry. So
Well, maybe we'll have you back in a year or two and you can have a lot more to tell us about the new rollouts. So that's exciting. Well, thank
that'd
you
be
so
great.
much for sharing your insight. You're extremely knowledgeable in this industry. Thanks for taking the time.
No problem, Allison. Thanks. Appreciate it.